Yes. Let us. The concession is on the right. Cast. And my brother here is 24, but I can see this JBC come. I'm at JBC station. JBC.
Swabie KTN tapata footage. Milele
Tola has got a bigger head. Now who is missing? Ugali, tunangojea locals. The locals were very unfair. Ugali ni mboga nzuri. Natengeneza vizuri na kula. Sasa tuko na ugali. Sasa ugali na
We request for sobriety from all parties, political parties and political leaders at this crucial time in not only Kenya but globally, when we are being ravaged by a pandemic that we still do not have a cure. We want to call upon all leaders to be able to join hands together in formulating the right policies that will quickly or expeditiously reverse the losses and the damages that the society, the community and the nation have incurred because of this pandemic. Tunataka tuambie chama tawala ya kwamba sisi tukiwa chama cha CCM hatungetaka kuhusika na chama yoyote ile ambaye kwa jina lake maafa ya Wakenya itatokea. Kwa hivyo sisi tukiwa na huo muungano na wao, tayari tumeshazungumza na wao na tumewaambia ya kwamba wahakikishe ya kwamba chama tawala limeweza kuhakikisha ya kwamba kumesita kuweko na mambo ya vita kama yale ambayo tuliona siku ya Jumapili. Lakini kwa hivi sasa nafikiri hakuna utata yeyote, bado tunaendelea pamoja kwa minajili ya kushikana mikono kutekeleza wajibu ya serikali kwa Wakenya. Hiyo shughuli bado iko vile tulivyoafikiana na hakuna chochote ambacho imebadilika.
We also want to state that we've discussed about the impending review process. As Chama cha Mashinani, we support a process that brings on board the issues that we have always held to be of importance to the Kenyan people in terms of constitutional review. We prefer a mixed presidential and parliamentary system, that is a hybrid, which will ensure that members of parliament, and when I talk of parliament, it's both the National Assembly and the Senate, to be part of the national executive. At the moment, the current national executive in terms of ministers and CSS are not connected in our view with the ground. Also, that will provide continuous oversight in parliament, both in the eyes of the public and also on the members of parliament. They will be asked questions on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and the Prime Minister will be asked questions on behalf of the entire government and make statements on Thursday. And the public will then be able to watch government closely. We are also of the view that devolution has to be strengthened, and that devolution strengthening means it must be clear how much resources will be going to the counties. In the constitution, the percentage must be anchored, and the percentage must be of resources collected in the previous financial year. That is the most important thing. And once we devolve, we want a third level of budgeting, that is the wards. So there should be ward development committees. And we are proposing that procurement be amended to allow for local procurement for county procurement. That is, it should be ward-specific procurement so that the youth can participate in the formal economy and also create employment and spur economic growth. As of now, the e-procurement and the one you put in newspapers can only benefit mabwenyenye, because even the issues that are required cannot be attained by the youth. They are being told to give maybe their financial status for the last 2 years, yet they were in school. They are being told to file tax returns. They are being told to do so many things that vijana hawana. We are also of the view that certain other recommendations have to be done. We'll have to include the anchoring of the summit and the Intergovernmental Relations Act in the Constitution. And some of the institutions that will have to be anchored in includes intergovernmental relations and also the budget, the Loans and Grants Council, so that a Loans and Grants Council can moderate the borrowing, so that the principle in the Constitution of shared resources between generations is actually implemented. That is not at the moment being focused on. Like you can see, the borrowing that we are doing will impact negatively on the generation that is in school. They will have to pay loans that may not have been used prudently by the current crop of leaders. What as Council of Governors we kept telling Kenyans that we needed to anchor that in the Constitution, the specific quantum of the money that should come to the counties should be very clear. A percentage of a specific collection. And remember, during my time, when we asked, a number of times the same Jubilee government kept telling us that they had already released 35%. And just the other day, you had them confirming that actually what they are releasing to counties is 10%. It's not even 15%. So the counties are suffering. And when we talk about the counties, we mean the people of Kenya, because every area is covered by a county, and there are people who have not received salaries now for over 3 months.